Go ahead, fire away.
How does the noise at Seattle compare to maybe other outdoor stadiums in the NFL? I know you've been there a couple times, obviously.
It's loud. I mean, it's, right up there with most of them.
How do you look at their home field advantage? I mean, they've been known for the 12th man, all that kind of stuff.
It's really about whoever plays the best football. And they've played good football in December since Wilson's been there.
Russell Wilson has a lot of touchdowns this season, and it's on those plays his receivers aren't getting a lot of separation. How are they making that work?
Well, he's moving around a little bit, and then the guys take off. They're second in the league in red zone touchdown percentage, so a lot of that has been, obviously they run the ball well, and then he moves in the pocket. The guys get open, and they've had some guys where he's been pretty open to.
With his tight window throws, I mean, what makes him so good at throwing? Like just some of those passes that
Well, I think he just has confidence in his ability to throw it. That's part of it. You gotta have confidence down there that you're gonna throw it away from the defender.
Is he one of those guys, because of his mobility, that's important to get pressure on him just with the front four and make sure you have other defenders in case he's scrambling around?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I think you have to mix it up. They have some movement passes where they get out of the pocket, and they get some scrambles, and then you have some normal play action dropbacks.
Mike, in what ways has their offensive line gotten better since the first couple of weeks of the season?
Well, I think they're using them to their advantage. They're running the football a lot. They have a really good zone scheme that they do. They've got a few traps, a little bit of crack toss in there, but I think they're tough physical guys that come off the ball and get some double teams and try to remove you off the football.
What's the biggest difference between Schottenheimer and what Veterans doing? I mean, more of a run team now?
Yeah, they've committed to the run game. They kind of, I think, at some point in the season, earlier in the year, they were throwing a little bit more. Now they're more diligent about running with it and sticking with the run, and they've gone for it on fourth down quite a few times. But this Carson is a good back. He may be the best or one of the best backs in the league, the way he runs.
On the defensive side, what makes Bobby Wagner so exceptional for them?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. He's got great speed, but I think he sees things really well. He's very instinctual. And with that position in their defense, it gives them a lot of flexibility to run and get to the football.
They've lost a lot of big names in the secondary over the past couple of years, but do you think they still look similar in terms of concept, or is it different?
They look similar in concept, but they have made a few changes in what they're doing defensively in the secondary. Their players still look the same, even though they're not the same guys. Their corners are long and can run. They're bump and run guys that are physical. The safeties, obviously not as big as one guy was, but they look similar. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they have a mold that they're looking for.
Are they still, in terms of their run fronts, still pretty big and sticking 8 in the box and being able to play cover 3 over the top of that?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of challenge does that present when you know they're going to get that much of traffic in the box up front?
Yeah, well, you have to find a guy that you can't block them all unless you bring extra guys in, and then they bring extra guys in. So you have to do a good job of booking a guy, letting him be the unblocked guy furthest away from the run.
Mike, your team has been going out 2 days in advance in recent years to Pacific time zone games. Is that going to continue? And if so, what kind of advantage is that, you think, going out a little bit early?
Yeah, we're going on Saturday night.
Right. How do you feel that that's worked? I mean, we had success Oakland and this.
I mean, it's just what we do. So hopefully it'll be successful this week.
What stands out about the way Carson runs the ball?
just about everything. His physicality, number one, but I've seen him hurdle guys, I've seen him flip and land on his feet, I've seen him run over guys. He's got excellent feet and vision, but really all of it.
What was the value of having someone like on their side, like Wagner? How has that changed with teams running such a high number of play action plays now that all the play actions have gone up, passing has gone up? Is it different now for linebackers and what they can bring in terms of value than it used to be?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, there's much more of a throwing league, and so linebackers have to be able to cover in space a lot more than they used to. A lot of times, back in the day, they'd ask one guy to go to the middle. Now, a lot of guys have to go run vertical with guys. So, yeah, I think that's changed quite a bit.
How does having outside zone runs benefit someone with a skill set like Dalvin?
Quite honestly, it's really about stretching the defense, and hopefully you get a cutback seam in there typically, so it's stretch, put your foot in the ground and get back downhill. So, the ball might start on this hash, and it might press to outside the other hash, but cut back inside the hash. I mean, it makes the defenders run, and so that's where if defenders start turning their shoulders, then that's when cutback seems occur.
And like, where have you seen Ben Gedeon progress the most as he gets more playing time?
Ben's a good football player. He's kind of an old school linebacker. He's very smart, very tough, good physicality, gets off of blocks. Doesn't say boo hardy ever, but he's a guy that is very reliable and tough and physical.
In looking at the film the last few games, has Daniil come close to sacks that wasn't able to get? I mean, has his pressure been there?
He's always close to getting sacks, but last week, they ran the ball 3 times on third down. They threw 2 screens. They're being very conscious about not allowing us to do that much.
When it comes to those zone runs you're talking about, how much does it help to have the athleticism of someone like Brian O'Neill?
A lot, because if they're running away from him, a lot of times it's he's not blocking the guy that's over him; he's blocking the next guy inside, and that guy's going to be running with the back. And so, in order to get there and get him blocked or cut off or pushed by the hole, you have to be athletic. And if it's going to him, they may be combination block off of 2 guys to 1 and up to the backer, depending on where he goes. So the athleticism is important here.
With the way college concepts have translated to the NFL, when Dalvin runs out of the shotgun and just some of the success he's had there, is that a translation from like the college game and what he was doing at Florida State to how you've been able to implement it here?
I think Dalvin can run out of the gun or from under center. I don't think it's any big deal. He can do all those different runs. Some guys are better running out of the gun, and some guys are better running from the home position. But the gun formation really has shown up a lot from college football, as you say. But I noticed it probably, it was probably 10 years ago-ish, that started to become a lot more of a factor, and now it's like all the time.
Mike, given where you guys are in the standings, does this one maybe have a little bit of a playoff feel to it?
Well, I think going on the road with that crowd and the type of football team they are, I think a little bit. These next 4 games will determine what we do and where we go, and how we perform in a clutch. But yeah, I guess you could say that.
Time for 2 more.
We're done. You don't even want to ask anything.
What was the importance of getting Tom Johnson back here and what he's brought to you since he came back?
I thought, Tom played good for us the entire time he was here. I don't know, 4 or 5 years, 5 years maybe. And, he knew the system. He understood a lot of things, the way we do it, the way we do things. And so I just felt like having another inside guy would help Sheldon in the rotation as much as anything. But Tom's always been a good player.
Like, do you expect to limit Xavier Rhodes throughout this week before you know if he's gonna play?
No,